Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a different kind of video. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a makeup tag video. And this is called my makeup habits tag. So I watched this on Batty Bean's channel, and she is a creator. She's a lot younger. She's very young. She does a lot of colorful looks and they're amazing and beautiful. And I like to watch her once in a while. I don't watch all of her videos, but she's pretty fun and very relaxing to watch. I will link her channel below and the tag video that she did. But I wanted to do this video with you because I thought it was fun. And even if you're not a YouTube creator, I think these answers will apply to any one of us that love makeup. And I would love to hear your answers below. Let me know what some of the answers are for some of these questions. And also, if you're a creator, I would love for you to do this tag. And I'm not going to tag anyone because I don't want to make anybody feel like they have to do this. But it will be fun to do it, and make sure that you tag me so that I can watch your video. Alright, so the first question is, how often do you wear a full face of makeup? Foundation, eyeshadow, contour, the works. Okay, I don't really do contour very often, like rarely ever. But a full face of makeup, I would say probably 4 to 5 times a week. I do love to wear makeup. I can go out without makeup and be fine with it, but I enjoy the process of putting on makeup. I like to play with it. I like to test new products. So just about every day I wear a full face, and I enjoy the process. It's my time, it's relaxing, and I don't know, it's just something that makes me happy and it makes me feel good. So I do it because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. But I do enjoy it. So I would say 4 to 5 times a week. Number 2, is your everyday makeup look more neutral or colorful? Absolutely neutral. I am afraid of very colorful makeup, especially eye makeup. I mean, I do love my blush and I love lipsticks. I don't really wear a lot of pale lipsticks, or, you know, I like more darker colors. But as far as my eyes, there are neutral. I don't wear a lot of color on my eyes, so I would say neutral always. I love colorful eye looks on other people, not on me. It's just something that I just don't feel like they're for me right now, this time of my life. Number 3, how long does it take you to do your go-to makeup look? So if I'm not talking, if I'm just doing my makeup, I would probably say 20 minutes I can do my makeup. It doesn't take me that long unless if I'm doing a very, you know, like using 5 eyeshadows, it may take me longer, like maybe 30 minutes. But I would say between 20 and 30 minutes at the most. If I'm doing something that is like more of a glam look for a special occasion, it may take me a little longer because I do like to take my time and, you know, just really enjoy the process. I probably take a few extra steps than I don't take on a regular makeup day, but I would say on an average between 20 and 30 minutes. Okay, number 5, what are some bad makeup habits you have that you can't stop doing? I really don't think I have any bad makeup habits. I clean my brushes after every time I use them. I don't like to put dirty brushes on my face. I feel that that can provoke getting acne, or, you know, I don't need that. Usually I clean them after every use or before I'm gonna use them again. I really don't have any bad habits. I keep my palettes very clean. I clean my foundations, make sure that, you know, they're not drippy all over the place. I treat my makeup like my babies, so I take very good care of them. I really don't think I have any bad habit. Number 6, do you use beauty influencer techniques or your own techniques to apply your makeup? So I've been doing makeup since I was 16. I mean, when I was 16, you may hear some noise outside. That's my husband out in the yard. When I was 16, I didn't use everything that I use now. I definitely use brushes now that I didn't use, you know, till around maybe 10 years ago is when I started using brushes. I mean, yes, I guess I've learned some things from some influencers, but I kind of do my own thing. I don't really try to do like trends or anything like that. But I don't consider myself an expert. I'm just someone that loves makeup and loves to play with it and share the love of makeup with you guys. But I don't consider myself an expert. And yeah, I probably have learned some tricks from, you know, people that I've watched that are more of an expert than I am. But I kind of do my own thing. Number 7, what is the one step in your makeup routine that takes the longest to complete? My brows. Oh my gosh. I hate my brows. But yeah, that's what takes me the longest to do. Everything else doesn't take that long, but that's where I spend most of my time. What is the one step in your makeup routine you will never skip? Okay, I don't know if it's one step, but I love mascara and I love lipstick. So I feel that if you put makeup on but you don't have mascara on or lipstick, you're still going to look washed out. Your makeup look is not going to look finished. And it's just like making a cake and not putting the icing on it. So those are two things that I really don't like to skip. If I'm going to play with makeup, that's going to go on my face. And I feel that even if you're wearing very little makeup, if you put mascara on and you put a beautiful lipstick on, you're going to look made up and you're going to look healthier and happier. What type of makeup looks are out of your comfort zone? So wing eyeliner is very much out of my comfort zone. I cannot do a wing to save my life. I've tried playing with it. I feel like I look funny with it, and maybe it's because I've never worn it before and why I feel uncomfortable. And colorful looks like blues, bright greens, yellows, oranges, those kind of scare me a little bit. An orange is okay if I can mix it with like a brown or something, but some bright colors, a lot of glitter, like, you know, or duochromes that are super shiny and very glittery and very bright, those are definitely out of my comfort zone. Also nude lips, those are very much out of my comfort zone. I feel like I look like I'm ill when I wear a nude lip or something like a black lip. That's very much like out of my comfort zone also. Okay, number 10. Do you wear matte liquid lipsticks, cream lipsticks, gloss, or a mixture? I would say a mixture. The one that I wear the least would be a liquid lip. I feel like liquid lips can be a little drying. There's some that are really good that are not drying, but I'm picky when it comes to liquid lip. I don't wear them very often. I find that a lot of liquid lips also, after you have them on for a while and they feel dry, they kind of start breaking up like in the middle of your lip, and then you get that crackly, flaky stuff that I absolutely hate. So on some liquid lipsticks, it's hard to touch them up. It's almost like you have to remove them and reapply them. So I don't wear those very often. I'd rather use a matte lipstick that is comfortable, like one of the MAC lipsticks that are comfortable and easier to reapply. It only takes a second to reapply a lipstick. So those are probably the ones I wear the least. But I wear a mixture. If I feel like I need one, I would use one. Like I like the NARS liquid lipsticks. I think those are like very thin formula, long lasting, beautiful, and they're not drying. But again, I'm very picky when it comes to liquid lips. I don't own too many of them. If you could only wear one shade of lipstick for the rest of your life, what would it be? Okay, I want you guys to tell me in the comments what you think that would be. I'm going to tell you anyway, but tell me if you agree with me. It would be red. I'm sorry, I don't care. I can be 100 years old, and that is my favorite shade of lipstick. I don't wear it all the time here on YouTube because it's like I'm not going to wear the same shade of lipstick all the time. But do I love red? Absolutely. I own so many red lipsticks. I like reds with a blue undertone. The worn lipsticks that have like an orangey undertone, I do own a couple of those, and they look pretty with certain looks. But those are not my favorite. I like the true reds with a blue undertone. Yeah, but red is my favorite. Do you highlight and contour your face? Okay, not always. I very seldom contour. I wear bronzer more than contour. Highlight, I do sometimes. If I'm doing a video, if I'm showing to you guys a full face of makeup, I do wear it on a day-to-day. I do not wear highlight every day. If it's just I'm in the mood for it, or we're going out somewhere and I want to go the extra step, I do put on a little bit of highlight. But you guys know that I like my highlight to be very muted, very understated. I don't like anything that's very blingy. And contour, I prefer to use a bronzer than a contour. But I do own them. I do wear them once in a while. And usually when I use a contour, I don't use a bronzer. I don't use them both. I use one or the other. But I would say 90% of the time it's just a bronzer. Okay, and the last one, number 13. What is the one step in your makeup routine that makes you feel the most complete? Again, it's mascara and lipstick. If I put on a full face of makeup and you don't have those two on, you're not going to look complete. It's going to look like, I don't know, it makes those two steps to me make such a big difference that if you're going to go through the trouble of putting on makeup or very little makeup, you have to do that. I do my brows, but I do have quite a bit of brow hair, so I can go without doing my brows if I was going to skip something, and I've done it before, but I feel that I can get away with that more than without lashes and lips. I feel like mascara and lips make a huge difference in just having your makeup come together. I skipped one question, so I'm going to do it now. It was number 4. Do you apply your foundation before or after you've done your eyeshadow? I've always, since I started using makeup, do my foundation first. I feel that the couple of times that I've done my eyes first, because I know that they tell you should do your eyes first. So if you have fallout, you can clean it up. Okay, first of all, I don't think I have a lot of problems with fallout because I don't really overload my brush. If you guys watch my videos, I tap very lightly and I build my look. I don't go in, you know, ham on my eyeshadow and apply too much at a time. And I think that's when you can get more fallout if you're using a lot of product at one time. So I'd rather build it slowly than, you know, deal with fallout or having too much eyeshadow on my eyes and having a hard time blending it. So I feel that if I do my eyes first, I have a hard time imagining the complete eye look if the rest of my makeup is not on. So I have to do my foundation first. I've always done it that way. I do everything but my lips and my eyes. Then I do my foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush. Sometimes I leave the highlight for when I'm done with the eyes, but it doesn't matter. It can be either one. Then I do in real life, I do my eyes, then I do my brows. And if I'm going to do a video, I usually come in here with my brows already done. But I usually, if I'm doing it in real life, I do my brows after I do the rest of my makeup because I feel like sometimes I can get foundation on my brows or a little bit of eyeshadow. So I like to do it after I do everything. Then I do mascara and lips. Lips are the last step. But that's the way I've always done it, and that's the way I feel the most comfortable doing it, and that's how I can see my makeup come together better. Yeah, if I do my eyes first, I have a hard time. My eyes never look right, and I have a hard time trusting the process. So these are all the questions. Again, if you have a YouTube channel, I would love for you to do this tag and make sure that you let me know you did it. Tag me so that I can watch your video. And if you don't have a channel, I would love to hear your answers on the bottom. I will list all the questions underneath in my description box so that you guys can see what the questions are and you can answer them for me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this. I thought this was a fun tag. And again, even if you don't have a channel, I think these questions will apply to all of us that love makeup. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.